and that's where we're heading for tonight's wild camp. Now there may be a couple of spots down there along the bank, so that might be worth considering. Should it be too windy up on top of East Mill, but we'll keep going and we'll check it out up there. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's East Tor just up there in the distance, sun going down above it. Another cracking tour. So there's West Mill Tor in the distance, and there's Row Tor, and High Willets is just up there in front. So we camped up on West Mill, and that was windy that night. That was a good one, but yeah, it was windy. Just having a quick breather, and then we'll get back on track and get up top of this hill. Good evening, YouTubers. Neil here. Tonight I'm up on East Mill Tor on the north side of Dartmoor near Oldcampton, or in Oldcampton. And I'm waiting on Davedoeshiking, who's turning up after work, coming up for the whole camp. It's windy, it's cold, but this wind should be dying down about forecast. Cows everywhere, so I'm gonna have a great night's sleep. But yeah, so looking forward to this one. I do like this side of the moor, so like I say. Yeah, we'll catch up later on. Row Tor, and that's West Mill Tor. We have Yes Tor in the distance, and High Willets, the highest point of Dartmoor. And yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear me, my mic's charging. I thought I charged everything, but I didn't, so this is East Mill Tor. And a great tour this is too. In the distance up there, I think that's Steepleton. I think it is, I'm not 100%. Oaky Tor straight in front. And just there, that's Bellstone Tors. So I'm just waiting for Dave while I fix the tent up. Make sure we find a good place for both of us. But the sun is going down now, so it will be dark shortly. So I may have to pre-pitch up before Dave gets here. Stunning, isn't it? Beautiful. So I think we may have to pitch over behind there because it's windy up here. I also want to get out of the way of all these cows. They're all on the way up there. So yeah, I think I'm going to grab my kit and head up over that way and have a look, see how we get on over there.
Need clear sky first.
You do. So the tent's pitched up in the dark. I'll wait for Dave to finish work and meet me up here on East Mill Tor. And there's a lack of spaces, to be fair. So by the time we found a couple half decent ones, it was dark. And we are surrounded by my favourite animal, cows everywhere. So it's only going to be a short video of this one, because I didn't do much filming prior to walking up here. So we'll get something in the morning and something in the tent. But other than that, that'll be it.
And he started his own business and stuff like that, so it's taking up all his free time. That's about 40,000 months worth of content for his phone.
Huh?
And then I suggested to him about snow last year.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, well, why don't
Hello everyone. So I'm now in my tent on East Mill. Now this video won't be a long one. I was waiting for Dave to finish work before we come up, and time we found somewhere it got dark, so we just grabbed barely any room, but enough room just for our tents. So yeah, they're up in the dark, not the best pictures, but that's what happens when you can't really see what you're doing. And we're surrounded by cows, so Dave's going to stay up all night tonight and make sure we're safe while I get some sleep, because he only lives around the corner and I've got a long drive home in the morning. Isn't that right, Dave?
It's not quite how I remember the conversation
I'm
going.
sure that's what we said. So yeah, so Dave's in his tent as well, watching a bit of Netflix, and I'm about to choose a movie too, and I think that's going to be The Mother. I think that's Jennifer Lopez. Nice little action film, so that'll do. So my sleep setup tonight is the UL80 sleep mat, which is a good sleep mat, I must admit. It's about the third time I used it. I know it went down once, but that was my fault. But it is a very comfortable sleep mat for side sleeping or on your back or whatever, but it's comfortable. And I've gone back to the snug pack super light, which good down to -5 because the cold is creeping in lately, especially out here on Dartmoor, as I've noticed the drop in temperatures the last couple of times. So going to make sure I'm warm and start moving along to the winter setup now slowly. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Good morning YouTube, here we are from East Mill Tor in Dartmoor. Sorry we didn't get much to film last night, but it's quite late when Dave arrived, and it was dark pitch up at 10, so I didn't video it a little bit. So yeah, it's only going to be a short video, as I've said about 8 times I think. But yeah, another good cow, and with Davedoeshiking. So yeah, another success, another wild camp in the bag. So very happy with that. Just go and have a look at the tents. I'm not sure if you can hear me because I haven't got the mic. Yeah, that's what we got. Dave. lovely morning, YouTubers. Hot already, still a mile to walk. Good morning, YouTubers. Neil here, signing off from Dartmoor. What a camp! What a camp! I honestly ain't sure how this video is going to turn out or what I've got. My microphone didn't work, wasn't charged. Pitched up in the dark. Wasn't a very good pitch, to be honest with you. Didn't get any sleep, I don't think, maybe an hour if that. But yeah, surrounded by cows, as I said earlier on, and yeah, everything. The rucksack was hurting my shoulders, just everything that could have made it a nightmare basically happened. But I'm still going to call it a successful camp because we wild camped on the East Mill, so that's going in the bag. That's another tour wild camped on, so I'm happy with that. The wind picked up during the night as well, quite bad. Dave said one of the cows come between the tents and took a crap. So, I mean, I was awake. I didn't hear it, but saw the crap light. But yeah, so yeah, camp home really on Dartmoor. So there's not a lot to moan about really, is there? Just a nice place to be. Honestly, don't know if I got anything to make a video up, to be fair. But I'll have a look. But I think this one will be short, to be honest with you. Yeah, sort of everything went wrong. The rucksack, there was something digging in my back. It was, yeah, just all went wrong. All went wrong, but it was a good night, and I was up there with Davedoeshiking. So be sure to have a look at his channel too, especially if you want to see last night's camp. He's got quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, give Davedoeshiking a look. And I'll see you on the moors for more tours and wild camps in the near future. Cheers everyone.